Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome back to Saltwater Stories.
Happy holidays.
In the spirit of the holiday season, we are bringing you something special.
Ooh, I love special.
Get ready, because today
I'm ready.
we're going to unwrap a festive underwater wonder
Okay.
and explore the tiny, twinkling marvels of the sea.
I like where this is going.
The Christmas tree worms,
Oh, very festive.
nature's perfect holiday decoration.
They really do bring the holiday cheer to the coral reefs.
Okay, so I've seen pictures, and they really do look like miniature Christmas trees, all bright and colorful with those spiral-shaped crowns. But where exactly do they hang out? I'm picturing them nestled among coral branches like tiny ornaments.
You're pretty close.
Oh.
Christmas tree worms are found in tropical and subtropical waters all over the world.
Wow.
Especially in the Indo-Pacific and Caribbean reef systems.
Okay.
And you're right, they live right on the surface of corals.
Wow, living on the coral.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That is.
But how do they survive in such a busy, bustling environment like a coral reef? It seems like a tough neighborhood.
Well, that's where their festive appearance comes in handy.
Okay.
Remember those spiral-shaped crowns you mentioned?
Uh-huh.
Those aren't just for show. They're
Crowns.
actually the key to their survival.
Wait, those Christmas tree parts are actually functional?
Yeah.
I thought they were just for looks.
They're incredibly functional. Those feathery plumes,
Okay.
called radials,
Okay.
are how the Christmas tree worm breathes and eats.
Oh, wow.
Imagine them like a living, breathing Christmas tree,
Okay.
taking in all the good stuff from the water.
Okay, I'm picturing it. It's like they have their own little built-in snorkel and snack bar.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But how do those plumes actually work?
It's all about those tiny hair-like structures called cilia that cover the radials.
Okay.
These cilia create tiny currents that pull microscopic plankton and other tasty treats right towards the worm's mouth.
Wow.
Imagine a Christmas tree with branches that reach out and grab all the presents floating by.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like they've got their own underwater buffet happening right there on their heads.
Pretty much.
So they're not exactly swimming around, are they?
Nope.
How do they stay put on the coral? Are they like glued on or something?
Good question. They actually build their own homes.
Oh, wow.
We call them sessile creatures,
Okay.
which means they stay in one place.
Mm,
They create these sturdy tubes made of calcium carbonate,
okay.
the same stuff coral skeletons are made of.
Oh, wow.
They basically build their own little apartment right on the coral with the best view in the reef.
Wow, talk about a dedicated homebody.
Haha, right.
But that makes sense. They've got their food and oxygen coming right to them, and they have a sturdy home.
Right.
Do they ever leave their tubes, though?
They're pretty content in their cozy homes,
Okay.
but they do have a trick up their sleeve.
Oh,
They have tiny eye spots on their plumes that are super sensitive to changes in light and movement.
interesting.
Think of them like built-in burglar alarms.
Whoa, that's like their own personal security system.
Exactly. If a predator swims by,
Hmm.
or even if something casts a shadow over them,
Oh.
they can sense it and instantly retract into their tubes.
Wow.
They disappear faster than you can say, Merry Christmas.
So they're not just pretty.
Nope.
They're pretty smart, too. Those tubes sound like the ultimate hideaway. But do they ever get bored just hanging out in there all day?
Well, they might not be hosting holiday parties,
Uh-huh.
but their lives are far from boring. Remember those tubes that provide such great protection?
Yeah.
They also play a crucial role in keeping the reef healthy.
Okay. I'm intrigued. How can something so small make such a big difference?
It's all about teamwork.
Yeah?
These Christmas tree worms are filter feeders,
Uh-huh.
constantly cleaning the water around them.
Mm-hmm.
You could say they're like the tiny vacuum cleaners of the reef, sucking up all those little particles and keeping the water crystal clear. That's a pretty big job for such a small creature.
That is.
It really is amazing how something so small can have such a big impact. Yeah, and it's not just about keeping the water clean.
Right.
Christmas tree worms also play an important role in the reef's food web.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about them being prey for some creatures. It's like a delicate balance. They're food for some, but they also offer protection to others.
Yeah.
Do you have any examples?
Think of it like a miniature Christmas village on the reef.
Okay.
While some fish might try to nibble on the Christmas tree worms, others, like tiny crabs and shrimp, find shelter among their branches.
Oh.
It's like a little holiday hideaway for them.
I love that analogy. It's like they're part of this intricate Christmas light display with everyone connected and playing their part. But speaking of connections, how do these festive worms spread the holiday cheer, so to speak? How do they reproduce?
Well, that's where things get really festive.
I'll bet.
Christmas tree worms reproduce through a process called mass spawning.
Okay.
Imagine a synchronized swimming routine, but with thousands of tiny eggs and sperm released into the water all at once.
Wow, that sounds like one epic underwater holiday party.
Ah.
But what triggers this mass spawning event?
It's all about timing.
Okay.
They rely on environmental cues like water temperature and the lunar cycle.
Oh.
When the conditions are just right, usually around a full moon,
No.
they all get the signal to release their gametes at the same time.
Wow.
It's like they have their own internal holiday calendar.
That's incredible. So they're not just pretty and helpful, they're also incredibly in sync with nature's rhythms. But what happens after all those eggs and sperm are released?
It's like a tiny underwater snow globe of new life.
Oh,
The fertilized eggs develop into tiny larvae that drift along with the currents,
okay.
hoping to find a perfect spot on a coral to settle down and build their own festive homes.
Wow, so they're like tiny Christmas ornaments floating around looking for the perfect spot to hang on the reef's tree. It sounds like a perilous journey, though.
It is.
Do many of them actually survive?
It's a tough world out there for a tiny larva.
Yeah.
Kind of like navigating a crowded shopping mall during the holiday rush.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can imagine.
Only a small percentage actually make it to adulthood. They face all sorts of dangers, predators, strong currents, and even the challenge of finding the right kind of coral to settle on.
It's like an epic underwater adventure, with
Right.
only the bravest and luckiest making it to their final destination.
Right.
But those that do make it play a crucial role in maintaining those healthy coral reefs, right?
Absolutely. And that's why it's so important to protect them and the reefs they call home.
Right.
Unfortunately, coral reefs around the world are facing a lot of threats these days.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like the Grinch trying to steal Christmas.
Oh, no. That's terrible. What are some of the biggest challenges they're facing?
Well, one of the biggest threats is climate change. Rising ocean temperatures can cause coral bleaching,
Right.
which is like the coral losing its beautiful colors and becoming sick.
Oh.
And as the ocean absorbs more carbon dioxide from the atmosphere,
Yeah.
the water becomes more acidic,
Right.
making it harder for corals to build their skeletons, which are like the foundation of the reef.
Yeah. So it's like a double whammy for the reefs. Heat and acidity are making it really hard for them to thrive. And that, of course, impacts all the amazing creatures that call the reef home, including our festive Christmas tree worms.
Exactly. But just like the holiday spirit, hope is not lost.
Okay.
There are things we can do to help protect these underwater wonders and the reefs they depend on.
It can be easy to get discouraged when we hear about all the challenges facing coral reefs. It feels like a big problem, kind of like trying to wrap a giant present with too little paper.
Yeah.
But you mentioned there's hope and things we can do to help.
Yeah, definitely.
What are some ways we can spread some holiday cheer to the reefs and these amazing Christmas tree worms?
You got it. Just like a little elf can help Santa, even small actions can make a big difference. It's all about being mindful of our choices and spreading the word about the importance of protecting our oceans.
Okay, I like that, thinking of ourselves as Santa's little helpers for the reefs. What are some specific things we can do?
One thing that comes to mind is being a responsible shopper. When we're buying seafood, we can make sure it's sustainable, meaning it was caught in a way that doesn't harm the environment. It's like choosing a gift that's good for the planet and the receiver.
That makes a lot of sense. We can also reduce our carbon footprint, right? Kind of like choosing to walk or bike instead of taking Santa's sleigh everywhere.
Exactly. Every little bit helps. We can also support organizations that are working to protect coral reefs, like donating to their efforts or volunteering our time. It's like giving a gift to the ocean itself.
Those are all great ideas. And what about when we're actually lucky enough to visit a coral reef? What can divers and snorkelers do to be respectful visitors? Kind of like being polite guests at a holiday party.
Great question. It's all about remembering that we're visitors in their home.
Right.
We need to be careful not to touch or disturb the coral.
Okay.
Think of it like admiring the decorations on a Christmas tree without pulling off the ornaments.
That's a great way to put it.
Right.
So we should be extra careful about where we put our fins and hands.
Yes.
And we should never take anything from the reef. Leave it just as beautiful as we found it.
Exactly. It's all about enjoying the beauty of the reef while being respectful of the creatures that call it home.
Right.
And if we see any Christmas tree worms, we can take a moment to appreciate their beauty and the vital role they play in keeping the reef healthy.
It's like a little reminder of the magic of nature and the interconnectedness of life on our planet. Even these tiny Christmas tree worms have a big impact and deserve our protection. Thanks for sharing all this amazing information and reminding us that we can all be part of the solution.
It's been a pleasure. Remember, just like the holiday spirit protecting our oceans is something we can celebrate all year round.
Well said. And from all of us here at Saltwater Stories, happy holidays and thanks for joining us on this festive exploration of the incredible world of Christmas tree worms.
Until next time, keep exploring and happy holidays.